Hello, everyone, and welcome to Summer One. This is your humble instructor, Greg Barnhill, and there's going to be a video for each week of the semester, although very soon this entire course will be open to you and available for you to complete all the assignments. This is week one. Now, I do want to jump up here real quickly to the syllabus, and maybe not. Let's try the schedule. There we go. Grading. So in this lecture lab combo, the lecture is broken down this way. Exams are 80%, lessons, which are interactive online, are 10%, and the final exam is 10%, which is over the entire semester. It's comprehensive. As far as lab goes, lab exams are 90%. Class activities is more or less you just participating and logging on weekly. As far as that goes, in other words, you're pretty much going to get that grade in itself. And then the whole course is broken down. The lecture is 55, the lab is 45. So I'm going to go back to the schedule. Now, I'm going to click on this. This is the outline for the whole thing. Here's the lab, the lecture, and as it says here, in the semester, check for the My Grades tab for the final due date. So what does that mean? Well, that means that there's no weekly due dates for this class. Normal online courses have weekly due dates. Summer is only 4 weeks. So there's only one due date, June 29th. You're going to start with week one. You have the entire month to get all this done. There are no weekly due dates. The My Grades tab has everything broken down. There's overall, here's lecture average. Here's lecture lesson average, which is all of these. Lecture exam average, which is all this. And then here's the lab average and the finals down there. So the My Grades tab will have, this is upcoming. When you do an assignment, especially with these lessons, you have to turn those in. The lecture exams will submit automatically when the time limit's done, but you still need to turn those in as well, but these you'll need to turn in. And always check to make sure the grade went through. So I'm going to go back. Here is week one and the lecture. Now, there's really no late assignment policy. Summer actually ends June 30th, but grades need to be in on the 29th. But just don't miss that last due date. So week one is broken down to Introduction to A&P and Chemistry. So this is everything for exam one. Now, here are some, if you click here, these are outlines in a PowerPoint. Here's a review for the first exam, and then under this folder are videos. Now this one's just one. If you're auditory learner, using those outlines, these videos go through all the outlines. So you can get some explanations. Like I said, if you're an auditory type learner, those are hopefully will be beneficial to you. This is chemistry. You click on those, same thing. Here are, there's two outlines in a PowerPoint. Same review. The first exam was over Introduction and Chemistry. Same thing. Here are some videos. Now these are broken down. Now you try to keep these short. Some are 20 minutes, but they're not hour-and-a-half videos or anything like that. They're fairly short, but they go through every part of that outline. That's where you would want to start. You want to go through the outline, listen to the videos if you wish. And then when you get ready, you have assignments for each part, for each exam section, whatever, you have assignments. It says, click here, lessons for this unit. Here's the Introduction to A&P, and here's Chemistry. Now, I'm going to click on this. These are interactive lessons. They're through a program called SoftChalk. You can do these lessons till you get 100. You can do them as many times as you want. There is an introduction page, tells you a little bit about that. Remember to use one of the approved browsers. Either use Google Chrome, which is recommended for Blackboard, or Mozilla Firefox. If you use anything else, it will not work. Don't use Safari or Internet Edge or Internet Explorer. I would use Google Chrome. I myself use Firefox, but anyway, either one of those two work fine. Say Blackboard sort of recommends Google Chrome. There's a finish button at the end to turn in your assignments. Now, like I said, you can do these as many times as you want. If you're wondering what does that mean, and a couple of things, this little 3 little bars over here, you can click on this to get rid of the sidebar if you want to. That's just sort of a, if you want to use that as a hierarchy kind of thing. So here is the very beginning. See here, it says assignment question 1. This one actually has 25 questions. But let's see here. If you grab, these are drag and drops. Watch this. Whoops. I can't read. Here we go. There we go. Sorry. Catabolism. Now, what I did, now let's try this again. It says all living things are composed of cells. Okay, I'm going to drag the wrong one again. If you heard that doing, see that dings your points when you miss one of these like that. You can always, up here it says restart. You can redo each question. Same thing with these. I'm going to pick random, wrong answer, blah, blah, blah. It says growth. And anyway, you can redo these questions until you get 100, basically. Let me go over here. Let's try this again. So here's some drag and drops. See, this is a cell. This is not an organ. You can hear that. These are atoms there like that. But once again, all these things you can redo. This is an ordering type thing. I was hoping to get to some with some questions so I can show you. These are cool. This is an accordion thing. You click on it and it just brings up every body system. Those are pretty cool. Let's see. There are some questions. So let me just randomly check. So look, it says here, oh, I guess I didn't answer them all. But anyway, you see it says check answers. Let me just do that. There we go. There we go. So X, looks like I got that one right. You see it says retry. Now it's going to clear all of them. But anyway, you can do these as many times as you want. So you get 100. So that's the introductory to A&P part. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. This is one for chemistry. Here we go. Same thing here. Now look, all of these lessons, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the last page. Now I don't have this in the student view, but if you go all the way to the bottom, this is for you. You can print out a receipt that shows that you did it. There will be a finish button here. Now it's not on mine because I don't have it in your view and your course is not available yet. Summer hasn't started, but you'll have to click the finish button at the end. Now right here it even says, below is the last question of this lesson. Make sure you click the finish button after this question. Failure to not click the finish button will result in you having to complete the lesson again. Once you do a lesson and you're done, you finish it up, you get 100. It's always a good practice to come back over to the My Grades thing and just make sure that it's there. And if you did a lesson and you click the finish button and it's not there, then email me. So you have 2 of those to do. And then once you've done the outlines, watch the videos, these lessons, this is the exam 1 link. Here's Introduction to A&P and Chemistry. It says exam 1, the link is below, which is here. Questions are delivered one at a time. You cannot backtrack. You have 60 minutes, it should say that somewhere, to complete it. And what that means is here's the begin button. So once you click that, you got to start. You only get 1 chance at the exams. Be careful as far as make sure you're at home, you have a good internet connection, no disturbances. These are only allowed to be taken once. These classes are for allied health. And even though a lot of reasons people take A&P, most of the reasons you're trying to get into some kind of allied health program, and they're competitive, and they do come with a set of rules. So once you click this begin, you're going to have to finish it at that time. Okay, so that should get you started. And there will actually, for this week, this is the lab tab. Go ahead and watch the video under here that's going to explain the lab, and especially what you're going to be doing this very first week. There's no exams for the week one, but basically what's going to happen is a couple of weeks into the semester, the whole class is going to be open to you. So at that point, you can complete everything. It's kind of self-paced. Okay. Good luck, and email me if you have any questions.